guys, this is Rick at Tasty Guitar. Today we're going to be looking at the technique of phrasing over a 4-bar section in a solo, having a completed idea, basically call, answer, and complete a phrase within 4 bars. And 2 masters of doing this would be Cornell Dupree and Gale, both of Stuff. If you haven't checked out Stuff, make sure you check out their live concert in Montreal in 1976. It's incredible playing. I'm also very happy to announce the first of my 3 courses for TrueFire just released for pre-order yesterday. Check the description below for 30 timeless R&B guitar fills. Tune up and let's get started. All right, guys, let's go ahead and break down this 4-bar phrase here by Cornell Dupree. Now, like I mentioned in the intro, this lesson is really not about like the licks, having to learn these licks exactly note for note, although, they're great licks, you can learn them. It's more about the call, answer, and completion of an idea within a 4-bar section of a solo. And these guys were masters of that. Now, this is basically just jamming kind of over an A dominant chord vamp. And we're starting right up here at the G note, at the 8th fret on the B string right there, right on beat 4. 1, 2, 3. Hitting the G, follow that with the root, the A at the 10th fret, hitting that twice. Right on beat 4. Again, 1, 2, 3. And this is really just a pickup measure. It's setting up the first measure that's coming next, and that is going to the 8th fret on the high E string, hitting that C note up and bending it up slightly, kind of a quarter bend. Right there on 8th notes. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to refer to this as the call portion of this 4-bar phrase. You probably heard that a lot, call and answer. Generally, you're just going to put something out there, you're going to take a pause, maybe rest for a few beats, and then try to answer that call portion with something which kind of complements that. So he answers this by going back to the root, another quarter step bend on the C note, the D, the high E, back to the C, pulling off the root down to the G, the flat 7. So here is the call and answer. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Now in the last 2 measures here, you're going to try to complete this idea and wrap it up by the end of that 4th measure. And a lot of times you will hear Cornell Dupree kind of end in a lower register, end on a little bit lower notes as he's finishing the idea. So make sure you kind of watch the live version, check the link in the description below, and you'll hear him do this a lot. So what's happening here is you're going to slide up to the 12th fret, back to the 10th fret, slide down there, pull it off to the 8th fret, back to the 10th fret, 12th fret, quarter step bend on the 8th fret again. So that little idea is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's going to finish out this phrase by hammering on to the A note from the G note, back to the G, hammering on from the D to the E on the G string, slide down from that E to the D, pull it off, back to the D and E, finishing off by hitting the C, bending that slightly, twice on the A, the root. So here's the entire phrase very slowly. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Again, real slow. Here's the call. 1, 2, 3. Gonna answer this now. Here's the completion. Now here I'm just going to improvise a little bit and give you a few more examples of call, answer, completion. There's the call, answer, completion. Call, Answer. Completion. Call. Answer. Completion. Call. Answer. Completion. All right, now in this great 4-bar phrase from Gale, what he's doing is slightly different here. He's doing the call and answer thing, just like what Cornell Dupree did, but then he's going back and repeating that first lick, that first call lick, and then he's going to complete it. And this is all happening within those 4 bars again, of course, but with a little bit of a pickup in the first measure. So this is starting on the high E string at the 10th fret. Again, we're in A, so that is bending the D all the way up to the E, the 5th of A. 1, 2, 3. Bend it up full, back down to the unbent D note, down to the C note. Then right on beat 1 of that following measure, gonna bend it up full again. And then he's answering this by going from the G to the A quite quickly, and then kind of a ghost note at the end going back to the G. Stay on the G. That's hitting the G a couple times, followed by the A again, back to the G, and then doing a 1/4 step bend on the C up there on the high E string. So far we have this. Again. And then comes the repeat of that first lick, but then slightly changing it up there when you go from the G to the A note. And then completing the lick just out of A minor pentatonic. That's sliding up to the E note, the D, the C, and the root. Ending it by hitting the D a couple times, followed by the C, the flat 3rd down there at the 3rd fret on the A string. So here is the entire phrase. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Here's the call. 1, 2, 3. Answer. Repeat. Complete. All right, guys, now I'm just going to improvise again and give you some more examples of call, answer, repeat, complete.